the Secretary of State got himself into hot water by asking the Fashion Roundtable to use their star quality to influence our European partners that the Conservative Party has so successfully hacked off. Was that, Mr. Speaker, an honest acknowledgement that there just isn't anyone in his department that has star quality of their own? Or is it actually, on this International Women's Day, an admission that the Tories see fashion and creative industries not as the serious leading industry that puts clothes on the backs of millions around the world, but rather as a flighty and insubstantial part of our economy, in which women are too busy doing the stitching to be consulted about the future of our economy? Is that how the Tories see us? It isn't lost on me, Mr. Speaker, that on this International Women's Day, here we are in this House debating the budget, the money in people's pockets, and whether our kids have a decent life or not. And many of the speakers are men, as often is the case in this House. And who can say why that is, Mr. Deputy Speaker? But I can certainly tell the Secretary of State that I'm not the only woman in the country who is a little bit fed up of the Prime Minister's male-dominated cabinet. We are fed up with the Chancellor of the Exchequer, whose budget both forgot to mention social care, in which thousands of women work, and a budget which does little or nothing for creative industries, in which thousands of women also work, and in which the Secretary of State dismissed in such pathetic terms. The women of this country, Mr. Deputy Speaker, are not very enamoured of the Prime Minister, but then that was true long before this budget. We don't want his patronising arms around the nation. We want work that pays as much as men. We want to share the care of our children and older people so we can have the same status as men at work. We want people to listen when we speak.